Hi, I'm with the California school system, leading the way in education, obviously, and we're happy to announce a new initiative we're launching. We are eliminating D's and F's. By eliminating low grades, we suspect that grades, and therefore how effective we appear to be, will be going up. It's about time, because eliminating D's and F's is the most beneficial thing the California schools have done for students since teaching them how to be confused about which restroom to use. Now, when a student would normally earn a D or an F, it's a problem because it accurately reflects the effectiveness that the school system has on them. So through a scientific process called denial, we're able to not know about that reflection of our effectiveness because we take away the reflective surface, the grades. And really, low grades are just a social construct. They don't really exist. Low grades should be the same as high grades. We need equal outcomes because scientifically speaking, nothing is different from anything. Everything is the same. That's scholarly inclusivity. Some of California's largest school systems are dropping D's and F's and moving towards what we call competency-based learning. This switch will bring about what we like to call incompetency. Some people think the California school systems aren't very good. That is not true, because me and the rest of people that currently run the California school systems all went through the California school systems, and we're thinking of good ideas like dropping D's and F's. So we believe that students should be assessed on the mastery of what they've learned, not how they do on a test. And in the future, it would be quite a breakthrough if we could develop like a way to assess the mastery of what they've learned. Almost like a way of testing their mastery. California school systems are going to put our top people on it. See if we can come up with something. The assistant principal at an Oakland high school said, "Our hope is that students begin to see school as a place of learning where they can take risks and learn from mistakes instead of compliance." Beautifully said. Now put your masks back on and get your 76 shots, or you can't go to school here. One of the reasons why we want to eliminate low grades is because sometimes when a student earns a low grade, it can hurt their self-esteem. And that can interfere with our critical race theory teachings that we're using to boost student self-esteem, where we're teaching white children that they're inherently evil because of their skin color, and teaching black children that they'll never amount to anything because of their skin color. I wish we could take this wisdom of avoiding discomfort in student self-esteem into eliminating the discomfort of all things, like touching a hot stove. That way you wouldn't feel the discomfort teaching you what not to do, which would empower you to keep your hand on the hot stove so it could severely damage you without you knowing it. You can trust California schools that we're making an intelligent call to eliminate low grades. Because after all, we're the same schools that had an Antifa member teaching high school kids communism and recruiting them to be members of Antifa. And Antifa is basically just an after-school program teaching kids how to bring unity to the community by teaching them how to break windows and burning down buildings. Because after all, windows and walls, those are just barriers of division, aren't they? But not everyone's on board with our new policy of eliminating low grades. Some crazy teachers think that eliminating D's and F's will bring about more harm than help. One even said that not reporting D's and F's is the equivalent of lying about a student's progress. Well, you know what? Sometimes being honest is the equivalent of lying. I think eliminating D's and F's is still not a safe enough space for students. I think we even need to eventually eliminate that system and just start assigning grades to students based on what grade they most identify with. Anything less than this just creates emotional violence and is rooted in systemic racism. So in California, we're eliminating low grades. Things are going to be great. At California schools, you can trust that your children are in great hands. So much so that if you voice any concern, we'll label you as a domestic terrorist. Please subscribe to my newsletter. It's the only way we can be connected in the face of growing censorship. awakenwithjp.com/join me. Hey, I want to thank the sponsor of today's video, Blue Blocks, my favorite evidence-based blue light blocking glasses. And I want you to know this. BlueBlox has been the sponsor that's been with me the longest. I get so many messages from the Awakened community, people loving the BlueBlox products. So listen up. Wearing BlueBlox has become my favorite biohack because simply blocking blue light can radically improve how you feel and function. How does it do that? Well, the problem with blue light is, especially at night, it goes onto your skin and it tells your body, hey, it's daytime. Therefore, you get an increase of stress hormones, cortisol, which interferes with your ability to sleep as well as your whole hormonal balance. And that doesn't work very good. But by putting BlueBlox on, it blocks the blue light so your hormonal system can function optimally and you can get a great night of sleep and wake up the next day feeling energized, refreshed, with balanced hormones. And aside from the effectiveness, here's why wearing BlueBlox is my favorite biohack. Because it takes no extra time. You don't have to take 20 minutes to meditate or 40 minutes to go do a yoga class. Like yoga classes are 40 minutes, JP, no, they're 60. But all you have to do is do this. You take no extra time. I even put them on sideways and they're still working. In my opinion, BlueBlox are a must-have for any health program where someone wants to feel and function their best. And if you want to join me in enlightening your health and the way you feel and function with BlueBlox, just go to blueblocks.com/JP and please be sure to use the discount code JP to get 15% off. Enjoy.